All right, guys, these are your channeled messages for July 2nd through the 9th, 2026. But the messages are timeless. Whenever you find them, you're meant to find them. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get it. First, first card out is give yourself some huge credit. You're killing it. Celebrate on how far you've come. Celebrate your growth and all you've overcome and accomplished thus far. Stop being so hard on yourself. Be proud of yourself. You're killing it. Really. Second card out is let love in. Allow yourself to be loved. Open your heart. Release past pain and heartbreak and be open to receiving love. And last card out is no one can stop what the universe has in store for you. No one. Trust the process, destined, and the universe has your back. It really feels like I said this in the other day's July's frequency and figures reading. So if you guys haven't seen the July frequency and figures numerology and energy reading over on the frequency and figures channel on YouTube, you should check that out. But is a similar energy here of because you have done so much work within yourself this entire incarnation and other lifetimes past, you are getting ready to be rewarded. It's kind of like the Ace of Pentacles energy in like traditional Rider Waite deck, right? It says giving God source universe being like, here, for all the things that you have overcome and accomplished thus far in your lifetime. You have done your core soul's lessons. And I keep talking about this because this energy keeps coming up of where, I give this example of we come here as souls to learn, to grow, evolve, and experience things as spiritual beings, experiencing things as a human being, right? And along this journey, there are required courses, right? Think of it like a college course. You have required classes and courses that you have to take and pass. And then you have elective courses that are usually just for things that fuel your soul, that are just for funsies, that are just passion fueled, that are just literally just to make your soul happy, right? But you have done the things, the really, really hard hitting things, the really hard, painful, difficult things, and gone through the rites of passage to experience the sweetness of life that you are getting ready to step into right now. And this is very much this energy of being rewarded. What is this? Like Nine of Pentacles in traditional tarot deck or traditional Rider Waite deck. It's just like Nine of Pentacles energy of your harvest is finally starting to blossom, right? You can now get the fruits of your labor. But this is like stuff that you haven't experienced ever. You've not had, it's like you've been plowing away at the fields time after time after time, lifetime after lifetime, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, putting in the hard work on yourself, on your soul, on your mind, on your heart, breaking through these limiting beliefs, breaking through these the mindset, clearing generational trauma and curses and blockages and handed down traumas, right? You have been doing an enormous amount of work of clearing out traumas, of clearing out handed down toxic or limiting beliefs, patterns, habits, ways of thinking, being, doing, acting, breathing, living, existing through every facet of your being, of your life. And now you're starting to see the physical, tangible proof of that work that you have been putting in on yourself that could not be seen to the naked eye, that others could not see, that others could not recognize. But like now, it's starting to come in. It's this like lag time that happens. There is a buffer zone that takes place, almost like a bottleneck that takes place when things are coming in from spirit to the physical. And it's like it has to go through this little narrow chute to get spiraled and funneled down into the physical reality. And not only that, but like when there has been so much of this negative energy and miasma that has been kind of clogging up the funnel purposely, it blocked a lot of things that were meant to come in for you a lot sooner, right? But everything happens on the divine timing of things. Everything shows up right when it needs to. But you have been doing the groundwork, laying the groundwork, preparing yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually to receive all the things that you are getting ready to receive and experience right now in the physical. And this is no small feat, and you really do need to go and celebrate yourself. You need to be excited about the things that are coming in for you, and be excited about the amount of growth that you have had thus far in your life, because a lot of people have gone through a lot less and faltered. A lot of people have experienced a lot less and didn't make it. A lot of people have experienced a lot less and folded. A lot of people have experienced a lot less and sold out, but you did not. And that's something that really needs to be celebrated in and of itself, is the fact that you kept it solid, you kept it boots to the ground, 10 toes down, regardless of what you went through, regardless of what was thrown at you, regardless of the things that happened to you along the way. You never faltered in your belief. You didn't falter in your belief in God's source universe. You didn't falter in the fact that you knew that at some point in time you were going to bounce back up, that you would rise again, that you would be on top of the game once more, that you were going to conquer and accomplish the missions that you set out to accomplish and conquer and go through this incarnation, right? And so you being here at this point is really a monumental accomplishment that you have gone through and experienced. And I want for you to have in your mind the magnitude of this accomplishment. I want for you to have in your mind the magnitude of how great this is for you to have experienced. And celebrate it. Is this it almost feels like, a lot of times we don't want to celebrate things we don't want to celebrate things like when they're not like these big huge accomplishments that like everybody can see, but like it's really important to clap for ourselves along the way, on the small things, on the things that other people can't see, on the things that nobody knows that about you doing. It's for you. It's for you. It's not for other people's external validation or whatever the case may be, or external celebration. It's for you. Everything that you have been doing is for you and your betterment and your well-being and your livelihood. It's the things that your soul needed. You know, there is soul work, mindset work, inner healing, inner child healing, shadow work really should get a lot more praise for people who do it and take the dive and the plunge into accomplishing these things than it gets, because this is this is tough shit. It's really tough shit. And so now you're being rewarded for it. And please allow yourself to bask in this greatness, this great energy, these great people and opportunities. Is a lot of auspicious energy that's here, a lot of auspicious opportunities that are going to start coming in for you, and you need to accept them like willingly with open arms, instead of having being like no, you know, or feeling weary about the situation. And it is because, like I said in the frequency and figures reading, it's because you've never experienced this before. You've never experienced such a surplus of good energy, of good people, of good things, of people just wanting to love you, of people just wanting to spoil you, of people like gladly wanting to pay your prices, gladly wanting to like book in with you or work with you, or like all of the above here. There's a lot of this energy of wanting to give to you. And I've been saying this for a while now, but it is coming in hot and heavy. I said during the hot time, hot months, and here we are at like 11 in the morning talking about some 92 degrees. This is the hot time. You're on fire. You are on fire both metaphorically and quite literally, where you got motion. You know, you got motion, and people are coming in on your wave. People are coming in to celebrate you. You know, this is very much Six of Wands energy. It's like celebrating the accomplishments, you know, success after a long hard war or battle or whatever you want to call it here. You know, it's this. But you gotta allow it. You know, you've got to allow people to. Don't tell nobody no that wants to give to you. Don't turn people down that just want to give to you. Like if somebody gives you $1,000 cash donation one day, or somebody just drops in, you know, 5K in your account or your Venmo or your PayPal or your whatever you know call it. Tell these people thank you and keep it moving. They'll be like, oh, I can't. Listen, if somebody comes up to you on the streets and hands you a wad of cash and says, hey, this for you, thank you for the things, just take it and go. Take it and take it and go. This is a God source universe wants to take care of you and give to you because you've done the things, because you have done the things. Not only that, but there is like some hot new love coming in. Is so muy caliente, muy spicy. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot, hot, and they just want to add to you. There's a song by Vito like called "Add to You." Y'all should listen to that. It's very much this. It's they just want to add to you. They don't want to stress you out. They don't want to like be a burden in any way, shape, or form. They want you to. There's something about taking direction. They're very good at taking direction. So it's like you tell them what you want or need, and they'll see to it that you have it, or that they can do it for you, or whatever this case. Like I said, it's something about direction. They you tell them what it is that you want and need, and they'll provide, right? And it's it's no strings attached, but it feels like you're gonna be like, mm, mm, I don't know. It's just God source universe is going to use a number of people to give you what you need, what you want and need. It's just point blank simple, but like, don't let your mind overthink it. Don't let your mind be like, oh no, it's a trap. Like, because I feel like the PTSD is going to come out heavy out here. I feel like the PTSD is going to be like tenfold on this because you've never been here before, and again, it's because you have done the work to reach these higher levels of perception of reality. You understand what I'm saying? When you heal, when you grow, when you do the work to pull yourself out of the abyss and start reaching into the higher vibrations and frequencies, that's what your perception, your mind gives back to you, right? These are the types of experiences and perceptions and people that you will experience from that higher vibration. You will meet like equally in aligned people, have equally aligned places, things, opportunities, right? Is and but again, you've not been here before, and so you're still kind of like, oh, I don't know, I don't know if I can, but you can trust it. Just be open to receiving love and gifts in abundance, and enjoy the ride in more ways than one. Uh, the last card of no one can stop what the universe has in store for you. And yeah, again, just trust this. Trust the process. And trust where you're being led. Trust what's being brought to you. Trust these new experiences. Trust the vibe of things, right? When especially like if you're around people, places, and things, and you're feeling nothing but good euphoric energy, like it's because you have arrived to this heaven on earth reality, right? Like I'm swimming in it. I'm swimming in it. This is really good energy. This is like, I wish I could bottle it up and sell it. Like, this is some really good, like I said, euphoric energy. This is some good shit. This is some good shit. And you need to, that's all I can say is allow this to happen. Allow it to take place. And stop feeling like the rug's gonna get jerked out from underneath you. Cause like I feel this slightly where it kind of feels like you're on edge because you're experiencing like the really good, like the really good high of life, and you're like, oh no, like you're waiting for the roller coaster. But again, you have the ability to remove yourself from the effects of the pendulum swing by essentially being detached from what it is that you're experiencing. Like, just allow it and step back and observe, right? If you're not just smack dab in the middle of the line of fire of the pendulum swing and you're removed from it, the pendulum still swings, but you're not getting smacked with it. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you know, you know. The card that's at the bottom of the deck is go outside and ground yourself. Bare feet to the earth. Earth will recharge and cleanse your energy. Practice good energetic hygiene. Overwhelmed and anxious. Yeah, it feels like this entire new reality is going to stress you the F out. Unnecessary. This is like a oxymoron. unnecessarily, but it just feels like, mm, it just feels like you're stressed because you feel like the rug's gonna get jerked out from underneath you. You feel like you can't trust the goodness, right? You're also, you're very in demand. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people who are wanting to talk to you. It feels like a lot of talk. It feels like a lot of people are wanting to communicate with you, be in contact with you, associate with you, work with you, spend time with you, see you, something of this nature, right? And it's that's overwhelming for you because you a hermit. You're very like introvert leaning, and you poop out fast. You get tired fast, so you're go outside. And I know, again, like, wait till it's not 105 degrees. I think today here is at a high feel like temperature of 105, 103, something of this nature. But maybe not, maybe not while it's still in this heat dome area. But still, please go outside and put your feet in the earth. Just, they say, like, touch some grass. Just touch some grass and try to calm yourself. Talk to your nervous system. I have a little thing on here now. I only have one out, but it's called Night Night with V, and it's just a little short commanding your nervous system to rest and relax. Or like, I command my nervous system to rest and relax. I command my nervous system to rest and relax. I command my nervous system to rest and relax. I command my mind to rest and relax. I command my mind to rest and relax. I command my mind to rest and relax. Like, talking to your nervous system, talking to your mind, talking to your body, telling your body to deeply relax. Like, take control of the helm. You have got to drive the vehicle, or the vehicle will try to drive you. So you are in control. You are driving the chariot, right? So you tell your body what it's going to be doing, how it's going to be feeling, how it's going to be functioning, and don't let it be like swerving all over the road, out of control, doing whatever. So you command your energy. Energy is subordinate to the mind. So if you tell your energy to be calm and grounded, it has no choice but to do so. Energy is subordinate to the mind, and your body is subordinate to your mind. So you have got to be in control of your mind. Otherwise, your mind is going to be in control and ruling the operations subconsciously, right? So talk to your body, control your mind, control your energy. That's what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. Thank you all for all your likes, shares, and subscribes and donations. And don't forget that you can book a one-on-one session with me for whatever your needs may be. And the new Earth Guidebook to Healing and Ascension is available on Amazon, as well as my Love and Light but Ready to Fight merch. And that's what I got. Until next time, be squad.